All right. So inhale, arms come up. Exhale down into chair pose. Arms out to your side. Inhale up. Push down into chair pose. So really setting your hips back. Okay, inhale up. Sit down. Push back. Squeeze. Keep those hands squeezed. Keep that movement really engaged. Okay, now arms up, and I want you to take it down. Drive it up and down. Go up, nice and high, and down, looking good. Keep going. Awesome work. Keep the movement. Keep the weight in your bum. Okay, don't fall forward. Keep it back. Go nice and low. All right. So now, wide step. We're going to come into a plie squat. Okay, so inhale. Arms come up. Exhale, wide squat. Inhale up. Exhale, wide squat. Keep going. A few more. Nice and low. So really squeeze your inner thighs, engage them, and keep up with the movement. Keep up with the flow. Okay? So as you can see, a lot of the movements, we're going to be repeating them several times. Looking good. Keep going. Awesome. A few more.
Okay. So next. All right. Sorry. Okay. Coming down, I want you to stay down here. Okay. Shifting your weight side to side. So at this point, you can have a chair in front of you for support if you find it hard to stay here. Lift up your chest and come low. Now shifting your weight side to side, bring your hands down and just sway. If you have a lot of swaying in this position, we're activating our inner thighs as well as all the assisting muscles. Sweep your arms as well. Keep your chest up. Drop your body and sweep your arms. Keep sweeping side to side. Feel is in your tailbone. This is really amazing right now. It's shifting your tailbone side to side. Sometimes our tailbone is really sore from all that sitting. Hands on the floor, slowly unroll up. Straighten your legs. Awesome work. So we're gonna go into a side lunge type movement. Hands together. Come to the side of your mat. Feet together. Okay, step to the side. Come down into a lunge. Drag your foot towards you. Step out to the side. Shift your weight to one side. Drag that foot. Okay, looking good. Step to the side. Lunge. Drag that foot. Good work. Again, keep stepping and dragging. Keep lunging. Looks good. Keep those shoulders down. Breath work, super important. Slide it. All right, feet together. Inhale, arms come up. Sitting back into chair pose again. Hands together. And one big breath here. All right, slowly come up. Sweep those arms, hands together. Squish here. Inhale, up. Squeeze. Inhale. Squeeze. Looking good. And now, I want you to bring your arms, sweep your arms up. Go up and down on your toes. Up and down on your toes. Lift up the shoulder blades. So lift up your shoulder blades and then retract them down. Okay? Keep going up and down. And bring your heels down. Drop your right arm down. Slight bend. Take it up. And drop your left arm down. Slight bend. Take it up. Let's keep up with this movement. Sweeping down and up. Great work. Inhale. Sweep. Looks good. Keep that belly engaged. Increase the bend. So go a little bit deeper. Go further, right? So again, we're just stretching all of this area and keep up with the breath. So big hold over here. Now, if you're sort of turning forward, make sure you push your shoulder back and look up. All right, let's keep going. Other side. Just a quick pause here. Awesome. Let's do some more. Speed it up a little. Keeping up with that flow. So there's many, oh my gosh, many styles of yoga. All right, this time reach up, reach as far as your hand can go. So we're not dropping it down, but we're keeping it up. Okay. And again, if your body is turning, make sure that you bring it back into alignment. Other side, reaching up. There's many styles of flow. There's a vinyasa flow. This flow is not a typical flow. Drop your arm. Now we're gonna do an upper back cat-cow. So lift up your arm and round your upper back only, okay? Round it, bring your arms in front of you. Up, round, bring your arms in front of you. Now with the same movement, begin to release the arms to the side and sweep them up. Coming out to the side, rounded shoulders and sweep them up. Come on, now palms facing up. Round your upper back. Good, one more. Awesome, shake it out, grab some water. I know I need it. We're gonna do a bunch of chair series. So let's start off with chair pose. Okay, here we go, inhale. Exhale, hold it, don't move, breathe. Keep breathing. Just a quick check to see you. All right, stay low, stay in that chair pose. You can do this. Now make sure to shift your weight back, okay? Keep a chair behind you if you feel like you might need to sit for a moment. Okay, so from here, sweep your hands down to the floor, straighten your legs. So really feel it all the way. Okay, feel that stretch in the back of your legs and enjoy for a moment. Stay in there, drop your head. Intensify that stretch in the back of your legs. Really try and push those knees. You know, you don't want to lock them, but you want your legs to be as straight as possible. Hands flat on the floor. Get a little bit deeper into that forward fold. Okay, and then inhale, straight back. Straight from the side. So we're now in straight back. Exhale down. So this is the two movements we're shifting through. Inhale, straight back. Exhale down. Now here, pull your chest, everything close towards your legs. Okay, inhale, straight back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, straight back. I'm feeling a really nice stretch in my upper back. Inhale, exhale, one more time. This time, inhale, as we do the straight back, sweep your arms up. So if you notice how far your arms can go. So I'm gonna fly my arms from behind me and sweep them in front of me. And I'm gonna keep that sweeping movement and look at the limitations. How far forward can your arms go? It's something that you want to push a little bit, okay? If your arms are limiting you, push through a little bit, explore the edge, lift up those shoulders, and slowly go back into that chair pose. So with that bend of the knees and slightly elevating your arms, sweeping more, growing this movement. Looking good, coming up and down, back into forward fold, straighten your back. How is that on your back? If you're, again, feeling any kind of stiffness, tension, cramping, straighten it out, you know, give it some time, maybe rub it, and then inhale, come up, arms back to your heart center. All right, thank you so much for sticking with this routine so far. You're doing great, you're looking great. We're gonna add some twists and we're gonna do them fast. Okay, so let me just turn back towards you. Inhale, sweep your arms, exhale, chair pose, okay? So sweep your arms behind you, swing them. Inhale up, hands together, exhale, twist to your left or right. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale to the other side. So you see that twist, my elbow is on my knee and I'm facing the side. Inhale, keep it going. Inhale, sweep. Inhale, sweep. Exhale on the sweep. Inhale, sweep. This next sweep, inhale, one arm goes down, the other one goes up. Inhale, open it up. Stay low, inhale, opening up. Last one, inhale, open up. Hands in front of your feet, straighten your legs. Slowly roll your back. It doesn't matter. Inhale up. Doesn't matter how perfect or imperfect all of this looks. The key thing is movement and breath. As long as you're moving and breathing, you're getting a lot of the benefits. All right, let's go back to those chair poses again. Ready? Inhale. Exhale, sitting into chair pose. Twist to the side. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, twist to the side. So as I was saying at the beginning in the intro, that when you find this transitions too fast, stick in one position and just stay there, just hold it. So we're gonna hold this on one side. You know, you can tell it's okay if you don't wanna do the flow, you just wanna do the holds, that's fine. Focus on your breathing, lengthening your breathing and maintaining all of your attention to what you're doing. Don't let your mind wander. That's the training you could be focusing on. Sweep up. And other side. Hold it a little bit longer. Keep that weight shifted back. Your body's going to want to fall forward, but keep it shifted back. Keep your hips low. All right, sweep up. Hands down to the floor. Straighten your legs. Arms come out to the side. Exhale. Palms coming together. All right, great work. One more big breath. Inhale, sweep up, look up, slight back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, straighten your legs, pull yourself closer. Right, so get closer. And from here, we're gonna step back into a plank position. So changing it up a little bit. Now here, you've got a few variations. You can drop your knees down first and then lower your chest down to the floor. Okay, and then begin to push up. Or you can do the full version. We're gonna switch between the plank and the downward dog. All right, so let's do that, slowly down. Okay, lift up, upward dog, downward dog. Looking good. Okay, first downward dog. Some of you hate it, I know. So here, you can make this easier for you by placing your hands on a higher surface, like even the chair or the back of the chair. If the downward dog is too intense for you, okay? So let me give you a little bit of the flow that we're doing. So from the downward dog, pressing your chest towards your thighs, bringing your heels down, lifting your tailbone up. Okay, shift your weight forward. And then from here, walk or hop the top of your mat, forward fold, inhale, arms come up. So let's do that sequence again to make sure that you all got it right. Ready? Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Step into plank. From here, lower down, go slow. Slow is your friend, slow down. Okay, upward dog or cobra, lift up, power this up, energize it. Push back into downward facing dog. Okay, take a moment here. Feel it in your hamstrings, feel this in your calf muscles. Shift your weight forward. Walk or hop to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms and hands together. Okay, I think you got it. So go with your own speed, go with your own style, right? If you're doing your knees down or a full plank, it's up to you. And keep breathing, that's always key. Inhale up, forward fold, step into plank. Brace yourself. Plank lowering down is one of the best movements you can master, okay? Not just for yoga, but for exercise and activity as well. Tuck your toes down. Okay, inhale, forward fold, step back into plank. And now from here, what we're gonna do is bring our right foot forward. Okay, drop your back knee and coming into a back bend here. So as you can see, this is not a 90-degree. I'm actually shifted forward. Inhale, arms come up, slide back bend. Exhale, hands to the floor, lift your back knee, okay? Back knee comes down. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, hands to the floor, lift your back knee. Now what you can add is, when you're in this position, you can go into a low lunge. So arms come up. This is optional. It's a little bit intense. Arms down to the floor. Knee comes down. Shift your weight back. Inhale. Hands down to the floor. Lift up that knee. Okay, next, we're gonna go into some up dogs. So step that front foot back. Drop your belly. Going back into the previous routine. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Shift your weight forward. Walk or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping into plank. This time, bring your left foot forward. Looking good. Drop that back knee. Lift up your arms. Sweep it down. Lift your back knee. Drop your back knee. Sweep your arms up. Drop them down. Lift your back knee. Awesome work. Maintain that posture. Maintain your, everything that you're tightening. Your glutes that you're activating, your hip muscles, your inner thighs, you're trying to squeeze them. Okay. Sweep down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale down. Sweep your arms up. Now this time we're going to add that next level, level 2. Bring your hands down. Lift up your back knee and sweep your arms up. Oh my gosh, harder on the side for some reason. Okay, I'm going to take a couple of deep breaths here. Woo, this one is intense. Exhale, slowly come down, dropping my back knee, giving myself time to switch to the next one, which is downward facing dog. So a lot of the times in yoga, and especially in flow classes, so you can also do a child's pose anytime instead of downward facing dog. Okay, you have that option. So let's do child's pose this round. So I was saying that in yoga classes, if you've ever done classes live, what happens is that it's you're with the instructor, and all of a sudden you're like, I don't know what she's doing, and then you keep falling in and out of it, and it affects you mentally. So I want this to be your practice. You know, whether you end up doing all child's poses today, or all lunges, or all downward dogs, that is the purpose. That's exactly what you were meant to do today. All right, let's power up. Shift, downward dog. Walk those hands, walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Okay. Lost my hijab pin. Oh, here it is. Give me a moment. Okay, so what we're gonna do is a modified type of downward dog with bending our knees. Okay, you ready for that? Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plank. Now from here, shift your weight back into downward dog. So from here, bend your knees. Okay, press that chest down and straighten your knees. Bend it, straighten it. Bend and straighten. Now next, lift up your right foot. Drop it slowly. I shouldn't say drop, bring it down slowly. Other foot, looks good. Bring it down. Awesome work. So from here, shift your weight forward, really slow. Lower it down, super slow. Okay, slow. Slow it down even further. Untuck your toes, inhale, up dog. Shift back to downward facing dog again. But this time we're gonna bring our right foot forward and come up into warrior one. Warrior one, back foot is 45 degrees on the mat. Okay, hips are squared, inhale. Try and get that 90-degree angle with your front knee. So drive your weight down, not this way. We want our weight to go down. So sweep your arms down to the floor. Step that foot back. Other side. Other foot comes forward. Okay, drop your back heel. Inhale, arms come up. Warrior one on the other side. Take an inhale here. Exhale, flow it down. Downward facing dog. Anytime you don't want to do downward dog, child's pose is always available to you. What the downward dog does really well is the inversion as well as the stretch in the back of the leg, right? Your calves, your hamstrings, which tend to be really tight. It also opens up your hip muscles, your pelvic area. So lots of benefits, but if you're not feeling up to it, that's okay. All right, shift into a plank, push back into downward dog. Plank, downward dog. Keep that flow. If this is too hard on your wrists, you can bring your elbows down, and that's also a modified downward dog, more like a dolphin dog. Okay, come into a plank position. Don't drop your hips. You want to keep your hips up. Bring your right knee down and open up your left arm. Half moon with a side. So this is a side plank modified. So you can increase the intensity by lifting your knee off the floor. So then it becomes a side plank. Okay, so you can either have your knees down and then just open up, or you can lift your knee off the floor. Both options are available to you. Let's add the rotation and let's do the other side. But the most important thing is to push your hips nice and high. Okay, and then you'll feel that stretch here, maybe even a little bit painful because our body doesn't really get a stretch in that area. Okay, so keep up with those side planks. Keep going. Okay, and one more. What we're gonna go into is a cat-cow. Drop your knees, and now on all fours. I'm gonna do some like hip dance over here. So you're gonna make a figure 8 with your hips, but the figure 8 is parallel to the floor, not at right angles, okay? So do that figure 8 with your hips. Push it side to side. Looking good. Okay, let's push forward into up dog. Inhale. Exhale. And now we go back into all fours and we go back into our side plank variations, okay? Let's add one more or two more rounds here before we throw in something in the middle. Looks good. Awesome. Super proud of you for joining me at this time on a Sunday. I know Sundays are really busy. I know you could be doing a lot of other things. So this is amazing. Keep going, keep pushing through. Bring your knees down is always an option. Pushing back into child's pose. Grab some water if you need to. I know I need it. We're halfway through, ladies. Okay. So next, cat-cow. Drop your belly, roll those shoulders back, lift your head up. and reverse it. Drop your head. Lift up your spine, really exaggerate that movement and reverse. Okay, so next what we're gonna do is start lift with this flow. We're gonna lift our foot off the ground and come into sort of a donkey. Alternate round. Okay, round your back and bring your knee to nose. And then exhale, arch your back, foot goes up, okay? And then you can even just let your foot drop on your back, knee to nose, and take your foot up and squeeze your back like a scorpion. Inhale, knee to nose, and reverse it, drop. Now, again, we're gonna build this a little bit more, knee to nose, extend opposite arm and opposite leg, okay? Good work. Inhale, bring that elbow to the knee, and exhale, extend. Inhale in. Exhale, extend. All right, hands down to the floor. Let's work that up on the other side. Ready? So just cat-cow. Looks good. Keep reversing. You're doing great. And now we're going to add the leg, right? Lift your foot off the floor, knee to nose. Lift your knee off the floor and knee to nose. You can even drop your foot above your back. Bring your knee in. Awesome work. Just really turn it. Okay, adding a lot of rotation into your hip joint. Awesome work. So now get ready to add your hands in as well. Round your back, bring your knee in. Exhale, extend. Inhale, round your back. Exhale, extend. Looking good. Inhale, round your back. Exhale, extend. And back to all fours. Shake your hips side to side. Any kind of movement that you bring into your hip muscle is very beneficial to it because we sit a lot whether we want it or not, whether we realize it or not. Okay, so what we're going to do is a little bit more with the hips. Let's do this. I'm going to actually turn this way, lift my knee off the floor, and I'm going to add like a rotation. Okay, it's like a circle. One time one way and the next time the other way, anti-clockwise. Okay, so let's do that on the other leg. Be gentle, be purposeful over here. And whenever you're ready, push into downward facing dog. So with the downward dog, while you're doing that, with the downward dog, you've got your 5 fingers. I want you to press on each of the fingers and have a slight hollow in the palm, okay? So you're kind of like that. This is just to help spread and distribute the weight a little bit more. I'm just gonna turn down the music a little bit. Just gets it. No, that's turning it up. Okay. So let's go into those downward facing dogs and be mindful of what your fingers are doing, okay? We're tenting them slightly, very slightly, to spread the weight and to take some pressure off our wrists. So we're gonna go into plank to downward dog again. So let's go. Tent those fingers very slightly. Press each of your 10 fingers, or however many you have, into the floor and shift your weight into a plank. Okay, so here, plank again, don't drop your body. Keep it up, shift your weight back. Awesome work. Looking good. All right. Plank, bring your right foot forward. Lift up your arms off the floor, drop your back heel. Warrior 1, open up to warrior 2. back foot 90 degrees, front knee is also 90 degrees. So now let's straighten that front knee and sink into it, straighten and sink. I want you to now, until we end the class, I want you to exaggerate your thoughts on this, okay? When I say sink, I want you to really physically imagine you're just sinking into the floor, that you're really just releasing. The weight is that heavy, okay? And as you lift, you rise up like the way rising up from the ashes, and you shoot out like a mountain or a volcano, something that's like really big and powerful. Any movement that is directed towards the floor, we sink, and a movement as we're coming back up, we're rising up, and we're just drawing in all of the energy around us and feeling powerful with every single movement. Okay, this isn't all just like foo-foo or, fluff. What this does is that it actually begins to motivate you from within. It begins to shift your hormones. It begins to set the mood. It begins to pull out the negativity. Because when we think about going down, we experience that downward spiral every single day. Literally one small event, can be the trigger. It's something that just upsets us a lot. So when you have a system in your mind that allows you to just, let those feelings just drip away from you, flow away from you, sink into the sand, then you can really lighten your burden and free yourself and relax, right? A lot of us, we just carry that tension. We carry that stress all day long. Okay, so I know this is getting long. What we're gonna do is turn to the other side. Okay, so warrior one. And the other leg. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, opening into warrior two. So let's go into that straighten and bending. Okay, looks good. Keep it going. Keep that movement. So I was saying that we let everything sink down, and then when we just, like, all of our problems and troubles, they just stay far away from us. And what we want is when we come away from it, and we want to start feeling better. Actually, we just don't want it to affect us at all. We don't want any negativity, no matter how close to home it hits. Then when you try and gather all that energy and you rise up like a mountain or a volcano, it's only positive and it's only light, right? So it's only something that you experience because now you've disconnected something that happened to you that's not within your control, and you've realized that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who's taking care of this. It's not me. Not even in a million years can I fix my own problems. So let's let it just be, and let me just take the positive. Let me take every single positive thing that I can, because that's a reminder that we have that, how amazing is the affair of the believer, that when calamity befalls him, he's patient and he's rewarded, right? So that's our reward, this feeling good and feeling light, and feeling energetic and not letting things get to you. That's a reward. And when something good happens to it, he's grateful and he's rewarded. So subhanAllah, that's really amazing. Okay, let's get out of this. We've been in this for a while, and I hope you're feeling that in your arms as well. So turn your feet in. We're now doing a wide leg forward fold. So a few options for your hands can be eagle. Okay, so you just bring it, cross it twice. And here you have to really lift up your elbows to feel this coming together and feeling it in your upper back. Okay, another option is to do a prayer pose behind your hands. So like that. Okay, or you could just interlace your fingers. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward fold, sweeping it down. Okay, either option is fine. Inhale, slowly come up. Bend those knees, hands on your knees. I want you to drop one shoulder, twist to the other side, and just go between these two movements. Drop the shoulder, Other side. Sink your hips down as well. Looking good. Awesome work. So what we're gonna do is turn your foot, so once you have one foot 90 degrees and the other foot is parallel to the long edge, bend your knee and coming into a side angle. Extended side angle, looks good. Reverse it, take it another way, up and down, and up, and down. Let's switch sides, turn your foot the other way. So the elbow, the knee that we're resting elbow on, that foot is parallel to the long edge. Ready? Bring your elbows down, inhale, come up. Exhale, open up. Sweep those arms, let them flow. So remember, sinking is letting all the negative stuff sink. And as you sweep your arms up, let it be positive. You gotta really imagine it. It's not gonna happen without it, right? Okay, awesome work. And done. Straighten both legs again. Heel toe your feet in. Good work. Shake it out. So we've got another 10 minutes and we're gonna keep going. So I want you to give your wrists a good, nice roll and also your ankles, right? Very, very important joints. Very like overused and under strengthened. Keep it going, keep going with those rolls and reverse the movement. Awesome work. So get some more stretch into your wrist. So what I'm doing is I'm turning it this way and I'm using my other hand to push it down. So you can see that. The other way. Awesome work. So let's, I'm gonna turn. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step into plank. Yep, I know, more of those planks. You can never have enough of them. From this plank, slowly lower down. Slow it down. Inhale, up dog. Untuck your toes, relax. 2 more deep breaths. Take an inhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. So from the downward dog, bring your right foot forward. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Shift your weight forward and back, side to side, right? So adding more movement. Looks good. Keep it going. Good work. Keep that slided. This is really good for your knees as well. You know, your knees are being lubricated. Okay, drop your front arm to the ground and take your other arm up. And let's add this flow. So it's kind of what we were doing earlier, but now a bigger, wider movement. Windmill your arms, not windmill. For some reason, this reminds me of one of those theme park rides. What's that? Like a hammer? All right, one last one. Okay, now we windmill our arms down. Step your right foot back. Plank position. Squeeze your belly in, up, breathe. Slowly lower down. Inhale up, downward dog. And then from here, step your left foot forward. Let's go. Arms come up, warrior 1. Looks good. And then we've got a warrior 2. Now we're sliding back and forth. Looking good. Awesome. So we're gonna grow this, growing the movement into the arm sweeps. Ready? Drop your front arm, take the other one, and reverse it down to the floor. If that's how you want to do it, right? Just keep going. all the way back, all the way front. Okay, windmill your arms down to the floor, step back, and this time, drop your knees, sitting into child's pose. So child's pose right now, I want you to make it really active. Lift up your upper back, walk your fingertips. Don't let your fingertips stay in one spot. Pretend like your fingers are just marching and marching and marching away from you. So we're lifting up our upper back. This is something I would love for you to do at least once a day, where you just get down to the floor. Maybe after you've done praying and you're sitting on your prayer mat, and you do an extra sajda of shukr, thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for every single thing. And then just extend your arms out once you've done your sajda. And then, I'm just stacking it because that's a time where you're in this very close to the ground and you can do this movement. This is not a worship thing or anything. But anyways, so in this position, you're really just, if you can see my fingers are moving away from me. Well, I don't actually think you can see me in this if you're doing a child's pose. But anyways, the fingers are just constantly moving away, and I'm increasing that stretch in my upper back. I'm lifting it up, and my fingers are still marching. They're still trying to get away. And I'm just getting that really nice length in my vertebrae, in my spine, and my upper back, including my trapeze, like the upper back muscles, right? And then keep going. All right, so now pushing into downward facing dog. And that's gonna feel really good because your arms have been lengthened really nicely. Okay, so again, keep up with that length that you just created. Pull your belly in, drop your head, bring your heels down. And shift your weight forward into plank. Step forward with your right foot. One more iteration of the warrior poses, and then we're almost done. Okay, so again, shifting from warrior 1 to 2, and then drop your elbow, adding the arm sweeps. You can take it to the ground too if you like. You can straighten your legs if you like. Make it your own. All right, so whenever you're ready, windmill your arms down, hands down, step your foot back, plank, slowly lower down. The closer we get to the ground, the harder it gets to keep it slow, right? All right, tap your toes, inhale, downward dog. Okay, and this time it's the other foot. So step your left foot forward, drop your back heel, warrior 1 to warrior 2. Begin to add those movements with the arms, sweeping them all the way back, all the way front. Couple more. Windmill your arms down. Step your front foot. Plank position. I want you to stay in plank for a little bit longer. Let's see. Let's count to 10 really slow. Inhale. Okay, whenever you're ready, slowly begin to walk or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, forward fold. Exhale, arms come up, hands back to the heart center. How are you feeling so far? This is it, the last few rounds. We're gonna put everything together. So today we're not really doing any actual core or lying down work. A sip here. Okay. So just We're gonna put everything back together on one side, right side, left side, and then I'll let you go. All right, ready? Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, sit back into chair pose, bring your hands together. Inhale, exhale. Hands down to the floor. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, sit back into chair pose, twist to your right. Inhale, up. Exhale, chair pose, twist to the other side. Looking good. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, come down. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, coming into plank. From here, bring your right foot forward. Drop your back knee. Inhale, sweep up. Slight back bend. Exhale, hands come down. Lift up your back knee now. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, coming down. Looking good. Step that foot back. And now we're in this plank position, shifting back into downward facing dog. So from here, inhale, exhale, plank, drop your knees, and now we are in all fours. So extend your right arm, left knee, inhale, exhale, crunch, knee to elbow, extend, inhale, exhale, crunch, one more. You can see we're putting everything together and bring it down. So from this position, extend that left leg again, open up your right arm to the side, so side plank, and you can lift your back foot and make it like a full plank. Add that rotation, and let's do that on the other side as well. Coming back onto all fours. You can do downward dog or child's pose. Pick your favorite. Push back into downward facing dog. And let's bring that right foot forward again. Lift your arms off the floor. Warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Drop your arm to the knee. Take your back arm up and reverse the movement. One more. The flow. Windmill your arms down. Strong plank, really strong. Very, very slow, lower it down. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, so bring your left foot forward. Drop your back knee. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale down. Inhale, this time, lift your back knee, arms come up. Powerful pose. Inhale, bring your arms down. Step that foot back. Slowly bring your knees down. We're back onto all fours. So this time we're gonna extend our left arm and right leg. Inhale, extend, exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. One more. Keep that wrist underneath your shoulder. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Looks good. Back to all fours. Cat-cow here. Drop your head. Right on your back. Reverse the movement. Bring your head up. Squeeze your spine. And then now we're going to do that rotation again. So open up your right arm. Left knee and right arm. Oops, sorry, what am I doing? Opening up to the side plank. Add that rotation side to side. And whenever you're ready, coming back into downward facing dog. Good work. Bring your left foot forward. Let's come up, warrior one. Sink into it, really sink into it. Open up to warrior two. Inhale, warrior one. Sorry, sweep your arms up. I'm getting confused. Going too fast. Okay, let's do the arm sweeps. Extended side angle to reverse warrior. One more. Okay, windmill your arms down. Okay, some downward dog saga here. Okay, heels down, bend one knee, straighten the other. Now what I want you to do is walk your feet just a little bit closer, maybe 2 steps. In this position, just let your head hang, shift your weight back. Keep breathing, take an inhale, exhale. Keep walking your feet closer towards your hands. One more step. Come into a forward fold. Inhale, slowly come up, really slow. We've done a lot. Our body has done a lot of movement, a lot of repetition. Really slowly come up. Don't let yourself get dizzy. Hold on to something. Whenever you're ready, sweep your arms up. Good work. Exhale, drop your right arm. Side bend. Dropping that other arm, coming back to center. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Drop your left arm. And bring your arms up. I want you to, while you're keeping your arms up, palms facing away from each other. Inhale, and just begin to draw everything away from you. You're drawing a big, big bubble, a big, big circle around you. Let's do that one more time. Bring your arms together, cross, open up your chest. Inhale. Draw that really big circle. Can you imagine it with your eyes closed? Imagine that circle. This circle is your entire world, all of the important people within it, all of your relationships, all of your things, right? It's within this. So within your circle, keep that circle going. I really want you to take a moment to just be as grateful as you can be. You're probably thinking, what am I throwing in the last 30 seconds of this yoga Flowetry? But there's never a moment when you can't be grateful, even if it is when you're exercising. And I want you to have more emotions when you do your workouts, so that when you're exercising, you're thinking of the most meaningful things to you. And that's something that helps me stay more motivated and committed. It allows me to get in the zone. Sometimes the only feeling I'm bringing to my workout is that built up anger, and I just work through everything while I'm exercising. Like I'm just, going harder. My movements are hard and strong, and I'm more, engaged in everything because I'm, trying to get rid of that anger. So by the time I'm done, it feels so good, like a release, right? So I want this to be a release. All right, give yourself a big hug, open your arms wide, cross your chest. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you again Sunday. Bye.